say ye can ever break. And send me do a while that you say ye trust because ye also away my Ghana and ye ain't. Over can't see ya, your mom cost now for can. You be legalizing say, oh, this person will MPP 38%, no more Ghana 4 years as soon away my Ghana. Now I sometimes don't know say MPP phone kwa and a omo pempuntu jumu and I say MPP phone kwa na omu who say and neoma enkoye away my Ghana handia ni. I didn't see an America Samsung and let the NDC brand chairman and I just so TV so also at the year. They say Newman Kuyi, Ukotina, a year word you mamma. I say a penny a what town will be a help. Just a woman busa how much you put. No way young crying, she said, Aya, Nipa Baku Baby to me. Boyna, and yes, a 14 votes the same. Unti pose bronya from a beef, and I said bronya BBA de will be no. They say I Daniel but giddy. Every say I make us a make kind of vision. They come when you go see a papa and someone or the two judges say it's answer cook kitting tia maga a omajini na and kitting. Hey, a boss, I'm seeing.
Let's go here. 2026 budget here by they could be 2025 budget they could see saying it's a need that's one. What you say? Major policy statement on the year campaign 24-hour economy and I'm from I don't know what you say? And then instead of say big critique employment so the MPP are buying here rather no buy a jume fo a omo ye adwuma na yi omadi what do I say
asa reset no
and no so Ghana maburu pa adwuma ye na uba ebia nipa bese 100 na ye adwuma na uba yi 100 ekotena fie na wo say 100 beguma what create employment ana
awe ye aban papa employment
you see se ka se create adwuma mabunu a aya na nkrofo ntiase o hwe bibi ti say drip program MPP abande by o the machine bia machines ni nyina kwa o the yemfa nipa 10 for multiply the number of districts yewo na hwe employment equity one constituency one ambulance abande by yewo 275 constituencies se bia kura nipa 5 na yemu adwuma 4 times the number of the constituencies and you can't who create adwuma what you say na nya de wo hodada no na wo pam obi na sanka ai NPP aban amfa drip project ama sanka ai Nilanti ko
Nilanti anko wanya appointment
ko wanya adwuma nye wo NDC what you say entina enka mabru no woni da so say aban we betimi akriti adwuma ama mabru na nya bia ye na wo hwe ne ma ye ko ya yaja enko kitenkite inti yaja adwene so ye nkitenkite ye de nam say ye ba bedi bronya pa ane aye on the 11th December no kat kwa na want to be no kat kekwa and you don't see anything I be a chelse bronya kreba na just me ba wo de ayi light esi we chi so nkabronya kwa kamihu ye
dabi
what you say? Inti aban papa ba de na say Ghana photo ye ha. Na ne ayi abrante bi minim na o ka hwe kire na onti ase. Now let me meet me fan to her. Afedi nipa mi nu strong NDC you. Hey aban papa ba mo be hu. Don't swate. And then the workers go no me adwuma o fresh pam binum. And now if I say pombino
and I'm penny for say utwa nkontum poma asafra ira o da bontin
oh I know say and this time will expose them MPP for and now because of your internal primaries intino you focus nyina ba be di internal ye bibia internal and ya twabo ho say ho what I say but the person paying for dwene ho say yenye presidential promise nentem because the question can be high papa
because look an NDC for grand agenda say on be good MPP and because of say internal elections no so and obi nya asemo a obi hwe say we oyehwan nipa ansa na ye beka di ama nti ohwe na say we ye ba omi nipa bo say Canada Japan crofo na yi kro ne ye ka ogum wo ye kan nipa so na onya asemo a na bia we nu sisu ka ogum nti no obo pa wo nu MPP nipa na obi hu aba asemo no na o kan gum instead of say anka party ni betimi build a strong force normal quality oppression no.
Well, I that rule. We see a program be meantime more radio station and maybe na abranti bi obet na ho say o kasama one of the aspirants nensem o kan ye no sada me re ho say me MPP
we be ho
me re ho ye nti me bisa mo nje say nipa we anya bi 2024 o ye campaign ma party na so o ye campaign ma party na and then what was his message asema no ka kire Ghana for because we be catch them say Dr. Bawumia ne ento abama no na less than 1 year wo abeka kire me say Dr. Bawumia your bofo ento abama no enne baby a wote ne wonsam a wo kania what is the proof so one kasa kra no utimi ye campaign ma Dr. Bawumia and as what to abama 2024 what I say and me empire kra ke ochina 31st January na the ebesi bia asi o just say ne ho bia esusu ade brode ho
ebeja
na de akoso ne de ya tete na wo hwe NDC for on my agenda also winning 2024 and beyond confidential what you bia kan
me kan
aya pebi kan 2021 and omo targeting Dr. Bawumia that time na Dr. Bawumia nye fragment
o adin dey
oko chapter 8 awo
awoka we ye 2024 dey no
that bio
we ye winning 2024 and beyond
but the
no I want to say now refer to
yes
okay we dey me you say now 2024 dey end dey me
go so 2021
yeah o da me na me force fufura aba ba we dey me hu
oh say 2021 oh
yeah
and no move fast targeted Dr. Bawumia satem no nya fragment
there so mo hu so na next in line
na okay utie ukohwe how am move fast strategy omo ne ma na nti mesle MPP as a political party yeah kwabontin ha yin nyina ye support bi no but we are careful when we are on platforms what I say na aya na misuma yen communicators no sabio bin keka om semfo no wie na ekoyi fragment awia yen na ye ba be pemob e de akwa pipa sabio nsem huni nsemfo ankrofo kan na metie abrantie ba ku bi o say e was a delegate near very discerning no omuyi emotions etun chen no mo hwe power so we also no nanka oko camp bi because nipa no ye the body pa but then also a consider between emotions and power me can you mark okriku
mantia
what you say and we have to be very careful me obi aba me chen o kasapa the first thing is do we need power or what if we need power then we have to be very careful say the emotions and the be run there then we should forget about power
want to me radio 95.9
then we forget power now we are kwanya NDC for afaso and then people for kwanya ehuna mane o omo ankasa party for cry to ade ya mobo and the business enko
about to the
and the business kura enko na sembre mpa electricity increment ya wode banya ma impo na yehu so yi
next month 1st January be take off but that's Mr. Oku
na yen twen
Emma Omo Enko Supreme Court, not Omwe.
Final determination of the matter.
It was after Supreme Court.
Yes.
And no declare seat vacant. Supreme Court declare you know,
yes.
And no declare seat vacant.
Yes.
So now, what has changed?
What has changed?
Sir, Nyendam and so any team has serving notice that they are also heading to the appeals court.
Yes.
Because this is from the High Court.
Yes.
And why can't we also wait? Now exhausted all the avenues.
Yes.
Just like Jachikwe Indian. Nanka Yehu. Then we proceed.
Of I mean, Nano, I make sure minority. No. To a point, or show grievances, displeasure. To a point, I agree with them, but I also have a problem with them. But I also have a problem. Them catch us say communication is a powerful tool. Now, Ebia president in you say been consider in now taking this kind of decision there, and we catch us say any problematic. But for her, if you look at Jechikwe Indiana, at that time, you listen to the speaker. Speaker and say irreparable damages. Now they have to go back to the Hansa. Ebia speaker ni yefi. Ebia speaker na attention ni so. The NPP have to go back to the Hansa. Read it to the speaker. Say Edru Jechikwe Indiano. You follow the due processes. You make sure that this is the kind of roadmap ayeko. But be the nyan tokwa. But be the drofa enyan tokwa ni de de. It is a matter of telling the speaker say Jechikwe Indiano. Oh yes, say. So why is it different from a run? Didn't match pandan?
Same speaker.
Same speaker. When you're two different speakers, and same people for Kocheba. No more Kinkai on Ebia 25th December when a buyer 27th December you say 30th December you say where you say. So it's not different from the two questions. Oh yeah, you can't even leave it to the public because what he came here and say normal way transpire and they ran a friend back when it was related to the two question case. But this is not a matter of making noise. This is not a matter of saying something. This is not a matter of, because whether we like it or not, the speaker is coming from the quarters and the functions of the NDC. Do also a speaker of parliament, you also have an interest to serve. And
yeah.
Our interest to serve. He have to please his political party. Okay. Sometimes he can play double standard. But truth must be told. What can hands and next kind of credit maybe can push me and says, me you now pay for so we are force and wash onsa. Last time said you dealing with the matter. Why am I doing a direct opposite of what is happening today? That is why I have a problem with the minority. It's not a matter of wailing or crying. It's the matter of pointing the cardinal point to the man. And says a two question and say
okay,
we also say
so you better try nafe yashe, but as it stands, the Electoral Commission as December 30th say Pandai. There should be rerun. Na ohe ene baby a TCC ya.
Yes.
Ene 11.
11.
Enti what it means is that aka 19 days.
Hey, very close to 3 weeks.
Na omo kwa akoto abano ewo eho no mo. Enti eno so honsem kakra ye wom eno no. President OhMahama says it's too early for anyone to call for the abolition of the office of the special prosecutor, insisting the institution still holds an important role in Ghana's anti-corruption framework. President John Dramani Mahama this answer we have to do. Sir, all call it sir office of the special prosecutor. Yen scrapping at the end, no. Too early. Na omo bedma we National Peace Council no ekon nsra ewo Jubilee House na no ukwa dai ene nam so edi atudwa na let me quote President I say I think it's premature to call for the closure of that office. The unique thing about that office is that it is the only anti-corruption agency that has prosecutorial powers to prosecute cases itself without going through the Attorney General. And the unquote. And then someone, John Dramani Mahama, said, Debbie, there's something unique about that office. The only anti-corruption officer, an agency, or more prosecutorial powers without going through the Attorney General. And the idea, onye na just over closing office in the town.
Over, me that be come say. The reason why we set up the OSP office, one, main cardinal reason is to fight against corruption. Me I say me that be me say, and no I musa graphic the buy, and I said a long time ago. So what yes right, Ghana anti-corruption unity for now. Almost say every year per annum, you lose $3 billion from corruption. And we are going a man for fast no years and the reason why the reason why we brought the office of the special prosecutor was what really happened in 2012-2017 when John Mahama was the president of the Republic of Ghana. If you look at if you look at this particular matter, it was related to corruption. How Ghanaian politicians and people in power and authority, they steal as if there's no tomorrow. They loot as if Ghana is for them. And the group Babino, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, when he was doing his campaign in 2016, said that he's going to establish an office called the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Of a made office the bonio. But if you look at how I first office me, whereby office the performance work from that is why I have a problem with it. Main reason I did to office in your bag. Because this kind of office was established in 2018. The first person I didn't buy was Martin Amidu. Martin Amidu can send me on the 10th of January. Say, was so what time Nanado friend no? Nanado Kachin says going to give him resources. He's not going to meddle or peddle himself into any investigations that he's going to do. But no, it got to a point. He saw us at the president at that time in him call for they were peddling themselves into the kind of things that he was doing. Ajabako just the reason was a Japan royalties. No, so won't mean money because if you look at hand of God, the big men phobia, they want to interfere or peddle themselves. Or when you say you want to deal with corruption, whereby people come.